But opponents say they are militaristic and brutal and have warned they can cause serious injury.
This was January 12th, 2015. Police used tear gas and pepper spray to break up the crowds, after first making this announcement.
Emergency exit gas may be deployed.
But students and some members of the media complained that they did not hear or did not fully understand what police were saying. That won't be a problem the next time something like that happens. Using a Homeland Security grant, Columbus Police purchased a long-range acoustic device that allows them to broadcast a message much clearer and much louder.
Ground control devices and chemical agents may be deployed.
A wave of extreme heat that comes from nowhere. It's one of the U.S. military's newest non-lethal weapons, an electromagnetic beam that emits an odorless, invisible, and silent blast of heat.
Skunk is an organic cocktail made of baking powder, yeast, and several other secret ingredients. Its smell has been described as a cross between rotting flesh, unwashed socks, and a sewer. Skunk is sprayed from water cannons as part of crowd control efforts by Israeli security forces. Once clothes are sprayed with skunk, it cannot be washed off, with the odor lasting for up to 3 days.
Imagine being blasted by a wall of energy. It feels like your whole body is burning and you have to get away from it. But it's not really hurting you at all. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? It's the new non-lethal weapon called active...
According to legend, a really good blast of air should be able to bring down a house of straw. Let's see how it goes with an explosively generated vortex ring. Here goes. This is the gas. It's the first time it's ever been fired, and with 150 litres of one of the world's most explosive gas mixes in there, I'm not even sure that this is really a safe place to stand. Seems about right. I'm going to need these, I reckon. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yes! 3, 2, 1. What? Yes! Even in fairy stories, they couldn't get a blast of air to knock down a house of bricks. We're heading into the world of the unknown a little bit, so we've got to experiment. We're going to try changing the elevation on it, changing the gas mix in there, see if we get a perfect gas mix. So that's just the right amount of molecules of acetylene reacting with just the amount of molecules of oxygen in the air. So there's no passengers in there, it's got to be all explosion. Let's see how that goes. Three, 2, 1. Hey!
Metal Storm. If a name ever fit a weapon perfectly, then it would be the Metal Storm. This thing is an Australian-made US-funded weapon and has 36 barrels put together in a box configuration that can reportedly fire 1.62 million rounds per minute and fires 180 rounds in a 0.01 second burst. And at its peak, it can send a wall of 24,000 9mm rounds moving at Mach 5. The fastest mechanical weapon system can only spit out around 6,000 rounds per minute, but the Metal Storm ammunition cartridge is special and has no shell casing and no primer. In fact, the gun itself has no trigger hammer or breech block. The craziest thing is that the only moving part is the bullets, which are stacked up nose to tail in each barrel and are fired electronically, one at a time from front to rear. Although it's really insane, the cost and the weight, not to mention the setup time for single use, keep the application of this weapon very circumstantial. Like when you need to shoot something 1 million times in just 60 seconds.